Hello and welcome to Prime Business. I am Pius Kojobaka. A senior finance lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Benjamin Amoah, is optimistic the setting up of the GoldBod will bring about transparency in accounting for gold exports in Ghana. His comment follows the appointment of Sami Gyamfi as the managing director of PMMC with a task to set up a gold board for sustainable management of Ghana's gold resources. Speaking on Business Live, Dr. Amoah indicated that the board could help to account for Ghana's gold exports.
It's very possible that can happen because you see, it is also appearing that the gold board is likely to play a similar role of what cocoa board is doing in the area of cocoa. That is my suspicion. But because in the manifesto, the details of the gold board was not clearly spelled out, it's difficult for one to understand exactly what they're going to do. But clearly, if you read between the lines, it is going to be something like the Ghana Cocoa Board. But this time around, in the area mainly focusing on small-scale mining, because that is where there has been a lot of issues and a lot of lack of transparency. For the large-scale mining companies, sometimes documentations and trail on their activities is easy. But if you look at the small-scale mining, it's sometimes a bit difficult to know what is happening there. So if we have the board, definitely the issue of transparency will be much more clearer for all industry players to have their eye into and to appreciate what is happening, most especially in the area of the small-scale mining sector.
Now, President John Mahama has appointed legal practitioner Victoria Emefa Headcastle as the acting chief executive officer of the Petroleum Commission. This was contained in a statement issued by the secretary to the president on January 17, 2025, which of course is today. Emefa Headcastle, senior practitioner or partner, holds a BA honors in law and sociology and a barrister at law. She is a distinguished scholar with the LLM in banking and finance from the London School of Economics. She has extensive experience in energy, corporate and commercial law, and in-depth knowledge of the regulatory aspects of the oil and gas industry and sound knowledge of legal aspects of investment, banking and finance. She has been involved in economic development strategies, development assistance and trade relations, working closely with the government of Ghana, regulatory authorities and other development partners. The Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industries is raising concerns about the investment climate in the country following the violent attack on Electrochem Ghana Limited's Adan facility. According to the Chamber, this unacceptable act of violence threatens the safety of employees and the stability of Ghana's business environment. President of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industries, Stefan Mason Abbas, urged the government and law enforcement agencies to take immediate and decisive action to apprehend those responsible for the attack and bring them to justice. He spoke to Joy Business during a familiarization tour of the facility after the incident.
On January 9, 2025, armed individuals allegedly attacked the Electrochem Ghana Limited's Adan facility, causing significant damage, theft of products and injuries to staff. Although the cause of damages is yet to be fully established, preliminary estimates place it in the hundreds of thousands. To this end, leadership of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry paid a visit to the facility following the incident to get first-hand information about the situation. Speaking to Joy Business after the inspection, President of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Stefan Mason Abbas, condemned the attack and called for measures to protect businesses across the country, ensuring that Ghana's private sector could continue to thrive in a safe and secure environment.
And we are requesting that the government we have already asked that they make the business community very friendly, give a friendly business environment for people to invest. So we are only calling on the government to ensure that businesses are well protected, investment is well protected, so that the dream of the country, and especially the president who has been sworn in, can be achieved. This is not so much to ask of us, of ourselves. So when I came, I've really asked the management, what has the government done in terms of providing security? And like the general manager said, whatever is happening, they are bearing the cost. We want to ask the government to come in with all the needed security that the company needs, because we know that the indigents are not satisfied. They want to come back again. and it can't keep happening. It cannot really keep happening. So it is really important. It's really important that not just in Electrochem, that the business environment is well protected as we want to make our nation great.
CEO of McDan Group, Kweku Amprofi, expressed worry the development will send a negative signal to potential investors wanting to do business in Ghana.
This has actually gone viral. It's all over the globe. I have friends all over the globe calling, asking, texting, wondering what's happening. I think it gives Ghana a black eye. If you're an investor and you're seeking to invest in Ghana, it creates the question, is this a lawful place? Can I actually put my investment there and have, peaceful returns? Sadly, we're also engaging some foreign investors to come in as partners. We keep getting a lot of requests from several investors who want to partner with us, because it's not just the salt that we are producing. We are definitely producing salt, but what we really want to do, our long-term plan, is to go into value add. So we're looking at building a refinery, which we've started building. We're looking at caustic soda. We're looking at building a university here in Adan. We're looking at building an industrial park right here in Adan that would employ, that would hold about 200 companies that use salt as a raw material for certain derivatives. We're looking at building a port right here in Adan. So we're trying to build Adan as a very huge industrial enclave that would match or probably supersede Tema. And so we've had folks who are really interested in this from all over the globe. Now it begs the question, is this a real investment that I should put my money in? And it's not just a black eye for us. Also, if you look at any other company in Ghana, are we all safe? Will people just rise up one day and vandalize the investments that you've made? Is it an attractive place for people to put their money? Is it safe? Can my workers be safe? Especially if we bring in foreign people who may not even have roots here, would they feel safe? So it has global repercussions. It has really huge repercussions, not just for us, but also for other companies and also for the country at large.
However, assured the company would soon bounce back.
As a company, we are resilient and we are bouncing back. We've also given a lot of assurances on the steps that we are taking. They see the presence of the police here, they see the presence of the military. Beyond that, so there's that side which may sound a bit combative, but beyond that, we're also engaging the locals as well, or the people who we believe are behind this. We're engaging them on another level. We keep dialogue open all the time. We've done a lot of community engagement in this area. We've probably done more community engagement than anybody could ever do. We have a huge budget for community engagement. So we're addressing the issues also on that side as well, to see if there are any grievances or anything that they want that they need to be addressed.
Electrochem Ghana Limited is a prominent Ghanaian enterprise which plays a pivotal role in the local economy, employing approximately 1,800 permanent workers and supporting over 3,000 casual workers during the peak salt mining seasons.
Manager Tax and Regulatory at Deloitte, Joachim Owusu-Efriye, is urging SMEs to take full advantage of the incentives available in the importation process. He shared these insights on Joy Business Advisory Series, a 2-week program aimed at equipping SMEs with financial and business development pointers for 2025.
And another thing, we have what we call non-compliance fees. For example, in Ghana, when you bring your goods, you have 7 free days to clear your goods. If you work within that 3 days, you don't pay additional fees. If it exceeds that, what we call warehousing rent, it's like the state is keeping your goods for you and you pay rent for that. That also increases your costs.
This is insightful. Why is it to effectively manage their import cost?
I think I'll give 2 reasons. The first one is competition. The products, basically we sell homogeneous products, just go to the markets. It's like we are all selling the same products. So competition is key, and pricing is a factor. Why I'll buy from shop A and not shop B may be greatly influenced by the price. And of course, we want to look at your profitability as well, because sometimes it's difficult to increase prices. So if you don't manage your costs, then that eats into your profitability. So 2 key things you need to keep note to manage your costs.
Great. You mentioned in your initial submission about 7 days with which you can go and take out your goods, and within that 7 days you will not be having any extra charges. I think that's kind of an incentive. Which other incentives are available for businesses?
So businesses we have what we call suspension regimes in the customs space. It simply means that you can import your goods without paying the duties upfront. So you can put your goods in what we call a customs bonded warehouse. Keep your goods, you don't have money to pay the duties. You are allowed to now sell the goods and then get the money to pay the duties. That kind of helps companies with their cash flow management. And also helps you to avoid demurrages. Because if you are unable to pay the duties, you won't be allowed to clear it. So you can go under this regime and ensure that you are safe from all these additional charges that may come in. Also, we also have what we call duty drawback.
Okay, that's
duty drawback is another area that you can consider.
All right.
It's basically like a refund.
Okay.
If you are imported goods that you think you are re-exporting, you didn't use in the country, we have a window that you can go back and then request for refund for the duties.
Interesting.
Enjoy Business, a business series comes off next week as well on the marketplace. Away from that, there are calls to support rural small enterprises with skills training to aid in improving livelihoods and increase households' income. According to the Chief Executive Officer for the Center for African and Trade Investment Policies, Francis Sechi, this will promote the growth and development of micro, small and medium enterprises. He made this assertion at a workshop to train entrepreneurs as part of the BRINC project.
The Bridging the Research, Innovation, Industry Assimilation Gap through Technology Capacity Building in Rural Ghana project, funded by the Research and Innovation Systems in Africa Fund, seeks to enhance the capacity of rural small enterprises through training in process enhancement innovations derived from research at the University of Ghana. As part of the BRINC project, the University of Ghana Innovation and Incubation Hub launched a 3-day capacity building and training of innovation champions. Speaking to Joy Business on the sidelines of the event, Francis Sechi says the training is key to support their small businesses expand their operations.
So this training by the University of Ghana Business School, which seeks to train entrepreneurs, in a way of getting acquainted with the legal framework, the legal environment of businesses in Ghana, is very much important to the extent that in Ghana here, most SMEs, even how to define their status is a problem. Fortunately, the Act 1043, the Ghana Agencies Enterprises Act, has come to classify these businesses. So my role here as a facilitator is to take them through the legal requirement in terms of compliance, in terms of their tax obligations, in terms of making simple contract and partnership.
On her part, programs lead at the University of Ghana Business School Incubation Hub, Sylvia Nyako, said the project's goal is to establish maker spaces across Ghana designed to meet the socio-economic and cultural needs of local communities.
Basically, we are transferring technology from the university to the rural communities and working in 7 rural communities so far. We've trained them on innovations that can help improve their product and their businesses. Today, or from 15th to today, we've gone to train them on innovation champion training. What we are trying to do is we are looking to ensure project sustainability. So after RISA ends or after the funders end their project.
Some of the participants have also been engaging Joy Business on the benefit of such projects.
We are into fruit juice processing. Actually, we were doing it. But before RISA came in fact, they've taught us a lot how to do the fruit juice without going bad.
We've been helped to, we've been taught how to preserve our fish. So there was a technology that they introduced to us, which is the dry ice technology, which helps preserve our fish for a very long time before it gets to the market.
The training sessions brought together participants from 7 beneficiary communities from various regions in Ghana.
Now, food prices continue to soar as others record steady price reduction at the Malamata market here in Accra. Some of the traders attributed the change in prices to erratic rainfall patterns and seasonal changes. Helen Nakai was at the market and filed this report.
Traders and consumers at Malamata Market are grappling with sharp increases in the prices of foodstuff. Some of the traders have blamed the situation on unpredictable weather patterns and the change in seasons. A visit to the market revealed that staples such as plantain, yam, onion, and tomatoes have seen price hikes over the past few months. Speaking to traders, they emphasized that the current situation is a result of inadequate rainfall during the previous farming season, which affected harvest across major food processing regions.
5 months nimsunto tama body na ntumi nya kese tama price na kokosolo. For 5
months now, it hasn't rained, so the plantain are unable to grow in size, and the prices have also increased. The prices were low during the rainy period. The rainfall pattern is the reason for the price hike.
Oh, yeah, my neighbor, Uncle Aye. But last year, no, in Suno Anto.
Last year, the rains didn't fall, thus resulting in the high price of the yam. August is the season for yam, and it could be sold for as low as 3 for 10 cedis, but it is now 3 for 50 cedis or 25 cedis.
But this last year, the one on 50 cedi, 25.
Some consumers have expressed concerns about how the price increases are stretching their already tight budgets.
I think the food prices are coming down small, but as soon as maybe from next week going, it will be okay, because probably onions, at first when you buy onion, this onion can be 50 Ghana, but today look at it, 20 Ghana. So I think it's coming down small. Sometimes you take money and come to the market, then you will, before you see all your money is finished. So it's affecting us small. But I think it will come down small.
Meanwhile, traders remain optimistic that prices will stabilize once the rain sets in.
It's more than 2 weeks since fire destroyed many shops at the largest clothing market in the country, Kantamanto. A visit to the place indicates an aggressive move by the traders to rebuild the market as some continue to count their losses in millions of cedis. My colleague Eben Sabute has more in this report.
The inferno at the Kantamanto market has left many traders devastated, especially those in the used clothing business. Days after the incident, efforts are underway to clear debris, allowing traders to begin the long process of rebuilding. The used clothes dealers are among the hardest hit, with many losing significant capital, much of it borrowed. Chairman of the Used Clothes Association of Ghana, Boachi Abrako, emphasized that the losses were substantial, particularly for those who took loans to fund their businesses.
It's bank loan, and just imagine if you have gone in for a bank loan and maybe the bank is chasing you up and down, what are you going to do? You have to plead with them so that they will have mercy upon it, so that if the market starts again, we will come and pay their money for them. To be honest, so many people, they have suffered. I don't know how to describe this, because we haven't seen this kind of situation before. I've been here for about 35 years, and we haven't seen such situation. This is very serious, and one person also died in this fire.
President of the Ghana Union of Traders Association, Dr. Joseph Obin, would not mince words. He described the situation as a force majeure and strongly advocated for debt forgiveness for affected traders.
What is very important to us most is that this situation is not the cause of anybody. It's a situation that we can describe as a force majeure. And so the banks will actually, those who are doing business with our people, should be able and sympathetically remove or forgive any debt that is owed them, or they can make specialized long-term repayment plan.
The Kantamanto Market Rebuilding Committee has identified that about 21 packets of roofing sheets are needed to restore the market to its former state. Although some organizations have already provided assistance, traders still require additional funds to restock their goods.
We need so many support simply because the wood that we need, the cement that we need, and also the roofing sheet, we need a lot of them because this is a very big area. It's about 40 acres, if I'm not mistaken. It will be about 40 acres. And just imagine 40 acres. It's about 120 plot, and the whole place has got burned, which means we need a lot of help.
Georgina, a trader at the market for over 10 years, tells Joy Business of her struggles to support her family.
My husband is bedridden. I do trade in tea, oats and other meals, but everything is burnt to ashes. I couldn't pick anything, and the children are also going to school. I don't have any help, except God.
Other victims of the disaster also shared their experiences, expressing the challenges of rebuilding their lives.
This has cost us a lot of money because some of my suppliers who supply the market members with goods, they don't normally buy them in cash. We give them as a credit. So they will sell it, then they will come and pay. So it means we the importers, we have lost very big money.
And there was somebody that can say so. We can't
describe the loss. I can say I lost about 13 bales of clothes, so it's huge. I don't even want to talk about it. Thank God for hearing my prayers, and we give thanks for life. I just want to restart life again from where I left off.
Let's start the life
about the
past. The Used Clothes Dealers Association of Ghana is currently assessing the full extent of the losses to help its members recover from their disaster. Eben Sabute's report read to you.
That's all in this package. I am Pius Kojobaka. For more stories, do log on to myjoyonline.com/business. Great for serving you. Do have a lovely weekend.